I turned my mic on. And good morning, Tammy. Good to see you on bright and early. That's cool. I sometimes forget to turn equipment on. I get everything all prepared and then I don't turn it on. So, but hey, it's Thursday morning. Our morning coffee chat. Hey, Google. Good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. The time is 8 a.m. Currently in DeLand, it's 75 and sunny. Today, there will be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 91 and a low of 73. Have a nice day.
Sounds like a nice day. Good morning, Ron. I see Ron's on board. How's Ron? Since we don't do it every day, I don't talk to Ron as much, you know. Oh, Tammy says I was stalking. I like stalkers. They're fun. It's good to be stalked. So anyways, Ron's on board, and Sue's on board, and Tammy's on board, and I'm on board, and Cassie and Abby, the lucky dogs, there.
Cassie heard her name.
She heard her name. She looked at me. She says, we're all on board. So here we are. Sun's nice and shiny and bright this morning. We've been having our normal afternoon thunderstorms a little bit later.
They get close, though.
Yeah, I mean, some of these lightnings have been... like the day before, just sitting here and there was nothing, didn't even see a lot of clouds or nothing, and BAM! A big lightning storm. And
it was right over top of us, though.
it was, I mean, it was. And then it started clouding up yesterday, and then Sue decided she's going to let the dogs out. I go, no, wrong time. It's like, don't go out there now. You get killed in lightning storms, you know? Uh-oh, Tammy said she caught Tim's cough. Oh, man, that's no good. Hey, I got my chat screen figured out. I changed some screens around here on my little video processor thing. So now I can see everybody's chat. The last chat, they were going down below, and I couldn't see them coming up, you know. Now, we're right at the bottom right now. Somebody type something. Let's see if I can, if it pops. There it is. It's up there. Okay. Oh, yeah, couples need to share. You know, couples ought to share things, but not colds. I hate colds.
Try not to.
Yeah, try not to change colds. So, Ronnie, you've been out flying airplanes. We went out last Sunday. We went out last Sunday. This week on Saturday is our monthly meeting, so planning on going out to that. See what's going on. The field was actually dry. Tammy said she's miserable. Sammy, I feel sorry for you. I hate cold. Get some whiskey, more whiskey. That's what you need. More whiskey. Yeah, that'll help. And if it doesn't cure it, you won't care. So, more whiskey. That's always been my theory. The only trouble, it gives me a headache half the time, and and then sometimes the whiskey isn't.
A little whiskey in your water.
Yeah, there was something a little more. That was an old. Yeah, I can think if I can't. Tammy said I figured that's what you were doing on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday went out and flew models. I always try. Whiskey's good. So, yeah, I had a good day Sunday flying. It dried up out. I guess I did put a video up on it. Flew the Mavic Air and learned a few more things. It's a learning process. Ron said I was out yesterday and tried my Superstars. They fly good. Yeah, Superstar. I think, is that a SIG? I don't know if you know or not. Is that a SIG kit, the Superstar? There's so many kits out there, but some of the older ones I can remember and recognize, you know, some of the older airplanes on it. Everybody was asking where I've been out to the field because I hadn't been out that much. And it's like, well, it's been so wet.
They miss Bob.
They miss me, right.
They tore the flags down.
Yeah, they tore
Didn't tear it down.
Well, what they did is we have our hoops that we go through for our FPV flying. They took them all down because they're going to mow the big field, which it needed it really bad. And they had like a little deal. We had a guy coming in who's baling the hay and that, and he did a great job, and he'd fix our lane. Well, then the county said he wasn't going to do it. Now the county, well, we'll mow it. Well, you know, the other guy was kind of more convenient because he actually took care of our lane for us. Now the county won't do our lane. Our lane's a mess. The club has already put like $2,000 in our lane trying to get it, you know, smoothed out. It gets ruts, holes on it, and it's really not that good. So, Ron said it has an OS40. You know, those OS40s were good little engines. I used to have several of those and fly them around. So they were pretty good engines on it. And I can't remember. I used to use Cool Power. I think is what I used to use for fuel. I haven't bought anything for gasoline in a long time. I like to smell the gas. It's actually nitro, and I think it's castor oil or oil of some sort, synthetic. I always like to smell. A lot of guys still run some, gas motors out there, and I like to smell the gas. Hey, there's John. How's John doing? How's the weather down there? Well, John, the weather is pretty good. Today, I said it's right now it's sunny. I don't see a cloud in the sky, and it's really nice. It's still warm. We're 91, 92 most days. Our afternoon thunderstorms have kind of moved to later, around 5 or 6 o'clock. But I think they've slowed up. We ain't had the torrential rains that we were having, so this time of year they start tapering off, and we don't get quite as much rain. But the weather's beautiful. The weather's always beautiful in Florida. I love Florida. So how's the weather up in Canada? Is it getting chilly yet? Nova Scotia. Yeah, is it starting to get chilly up there yet? I bet it's starting to cool down. That was good to see John aboard. Haven't seen John for a while. So, and anyone that's coming aboard right now, we've been talking. We're going to try to do a Thursday morning coffee chat at 8 a.m. and a Monday evening coffee chat at 6 p.m. So we're going to try that and see how it worked. John says the hottest temperature past its perfect now on it. So you're kind of going back down. So you're getting back towards the cooler. Hey, time to pack up the Roadtrek and head down to Florida. Good, starting to get that good time. We stay pretty warm until middle end of October. It starts really cooling down. So Ron said I'm going to switch to gasoline glow. $27 a gallon. Yeah, it is cheap. Yeah, John's busy. I follow John on Facebook, and man, he's everywhere. Man, John, he plays drums and stuff. He's a musician. I always say that wrong. A musician. Musician. So, but anyways, he got to play. He's always busy. Man, I see pictures. He's been everywhere. He makes me tired. But good to see John aboard on it. And speaking of board and campers and traveling and stuff there, I want to talk again. We're having our meetup with Traveling Robert. That'll be a week from the coming Saturday. So the 1st of September, 2 p.m. at Daytona Brewery. Let's see if I can pop up his webpage here. It'll take me second to move over to that, and if it's right here, it is traveling with Robert, free in my RV. If you haven't watched any of Robert's videos, check them out. He does wonderful traveling videos. His latest ones, he's in Finland, and he's done Finland's a beautiful country, very wet over there, but he's done some great videos. But anyways, Robert's going to be doing his Eastern swing. He's leaving out the 1st of September out of Miami. His first stopover will be here in Daytona, and we're getting together and going to meet at Daytona Brewery and have a meetup. So if anybody's in this area over here and want to stop and meet Robert, 2 p.m. September 1st at Daytona Brewery, which is real close to Daytona International Speedway, and get a chance to meet with Robert. So if you're in the area or can get down there, come on down and join our get-together. Ron says, do you use your thumb and forefinger on your controls or just use thumbs? I use thumbs on a finger. Some people we're talking about flying models. Some people use their this way. I use this way. I'm a thumber on it. Either way works, but that's the way I've always done. I've always used my thumbs as my control. I think it'd take a little bit to get used to it. Once you get one way or another way, it'd be hard to change back, but I am a thumber. I've always used my thumbs on it. And another little tip is when you first started, make right-hand turns. You'll get used to making left-hand turns with your models, and it's like, you can't get yourself to turn right. So do yourself a favor, do right-hand turns, and you'll be glad you did, because a lot of people, all they want to do is turn left, like they're a race car. You know, they turn left in a race car on it. Hey, talking about RVs, I wanted to show you this there. You know, if any of you's been out there and you have RVs, I know Ron does, I know John does, you know, we have one. And you're, when you get ready to dump your holding tanks, sometimes it can be a disaster. I mean, this guy here, he forgot to get the hose into the dump station. And it's like, man, you don't want that to happen. You remember National Lampoon's Vacation and Chevy Chase, and he was out there. It wasn't Chevy Chase, it was his brother and brother-in-law, and he was dumping it in the sewer. Shitter's full. I saw that. I was like, man, that's a nasty situation here to dump your thing. So you got to be careful dumping those RV tanks. They can really be it can be pretty nasty on it. So, hold on. Hey, we're missing Jeff this morning. I expected Jeff would be right on. The other day he said he was having technical difficulties. You know, you can have that. Technical difficulties. Was it yesterday? No, the day before. Well, you know, you ever have one of those days where everything you do is messed up? And the day before, which would have been, what day would that have been? I lose track of my days, but been Wednesday? Yeah. No, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday from hell. I got up in the morning, and I usually, we watch a lot of YouTube stuff, and I'll take and stream from my computer over to the TV. I don't know, that thing wasn't working. It was driving me crazy. Well, that was no big deal, but that was the first thing that went on. And then we go to the mailbox, and you get your proposed property tax.
Yeah.
Well, your notice is, man, our tax more than doubled. Like, what the hell is going on here? Tried to figure that out, and finally Sue called down to the tax office, and recently we had changed our deed, and Sue just put on the title of the house. Well, here in Florida you have to have there's Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Here in Florida you have to have your homestead. Well, didn't think about it. I just thought that naturally. Well, Sue has only been here for like, 4 years, and she hadn't filed her homestead yet. So we had to go down and file homestead, which will reduce the taxes because you pay more taxes if you're not homesteaded on it. So had to do that. So that was the next thing. And then the AC was quit running. Like, what the heck's going on? And I messed around with it, and I got it running again. So yeah, every once in a while you'll have those mornings, the mornings from hell. Tuesday was morning from hell, and then everything straightened out. So I guess we was talking about you, Jeff. You said you had technical difficulties the other day. I was wondering if you was having problems again. So this is what we were talking about. Had them on Tuesday on, yeah. So Ron says they tell me I need to learn to use both and do figure eights. Yeah, you can use both fingers and thumbs if you want. If that works, great. You know, and figure eights are great. You know, do those right turns. So a good time when you're first learning to instill yourself flying that way. You'll be glad you did. You know, and use rudder. If you fly helicopters, you realize you got to use rudder. So that's all good to it. So
One thing we did, another thing we had technical difficulty is our TV is not casting. We watch our YouTube stuff.
that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not casting.
Yeah.
Still don't know what's
It's
wrong.
still, I can get it to work, but not the way it was. Yeah, Jeff says the only issue he had this morning was the Keurig. Oh, do you have trouble with your Keurig? Oh, we have a Keurig, but I don't like it much because I can't get my coffee strong enough with the Keurig. Because I like really strong coffee, and I've tried different things. There's little hints how to make your coffee stronger and that using your Keurig. And Keurig's a good machine, but Tammy must have been off because I'm finally back on. This is getting irritating. You know, when your computer does your problem, it is irritating. You're trying to do something. Yeah, same problem here. Jeff said on it. So I just use the pot. Because, I like trucker coffee. I don't drink as much coffee as I used to. I used to drink coffee all day long. And now I'll drink one big cup in the morning, and that's about it because it's started burning my stomach. So, I couldn't do that again on it. Oh, Ron says he started using rudder. Yeah, rudder. Always use your rudder on your model airplanes or a real airplane. Use your rudder. Sue says, yeah, Bob's going to ask Traveling Robert to show him how to make Cuban coffee when we meet up in Daytona. Robert's Cuban, and he shows him.
He said he would.
Yeah, I asked him. I said, "Hey, Robert, you show me how to make that Cuban coffee?" And he said, "Yeah, he'll show me how to do it." And I've had it. There was years ago, someone here close by. He was a Cuban guy, and he made me some Cuban coffee, and it's really good. It's really strong, kind of like an espresso on it. So Traveling Robert's going to give me a lesson in how to make Cuban coffee. He says it's not that hard, and I'm sure it's not hard to make Cuban coffee. So what's going on with your computer, Tammy? Are you just getting knocked offline, or what's happening? Or do you have lots of on? Oh yeah, Sue said there's a new Cuban restaurant going to open here in DeLand. We had a good Cuban restaurant here in DeLand, and then it closed. Now it's a Greek restaurant where that is at. That's kind of cool. That is at. And so the new one will be somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be at, but have a new Cuban restaurant. Tammy said it was only in the 70s here yesterday. Wow, it's cooling down. Jeff says, please get some good recipes from Robert too. Yeah, he does some. He was talking about doing some more cooking videos on this trip, and I haven't done too many cooking videos here recently either. But yeah, I like to watch how people do different things, and Robert's got some good, interesting videos that he's done making Cuban food. You know, Cuban food's pretty good. It is fun to watch people cook. You know.
I've been looking at a couple channels to learn how to make Italian pasta sauce, a good homemade sauce. My daughter-in-law's Italian, and I miss her sauce. Bob doesn't, not crazy about it.
I don't like pasta.
I want to try and make some good
And I'll eat some tomato sauces, but I'd rather have gravy than tomato. And we was talking about that the other day. Some Italians call their sauce gravy, but it's not. Gravy is different than sauce. Sauce is like tomato based, you know. So yeah, Jeff says I love Mexican food.
MED, I don't know. I think is that Mediterranean? Or
oh, is it I just think it's Mexican. I don't know. I like Mexican food.
Yeah.
So it's I like. We have a good Mexican restaurant right down the road here. You know, and it's really good. So unless you meant Mediterranean food. Mediterranean food, I don't. No, okay, Mediterranean. Okay. I don't know what. I don't know if I've had it. Maybe I have, but what is that? What its style is Mediterranean food?
Might be some Greek.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like what, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll have to look up Mediterranean food because maybe I've had it and not. We did some Thai. Thai food's good. Thai food's a little different than Mexican food. I love Thai. It's just it's totally different. So, yeah, I love Thai food. Different types of food are good everywhere. You know, I mean, some of it I don't like. I'm not crazy about Italian. Oh, I love spices. You know.
Well, not so much vegetables. A lot of vegetables.
I'm not a vegetable eater. I'll eat some, but I'm not meat.
You like raw vegetables?
I like raw I don't like cooked vegetables, you know. Oh, lamb, I love lamb. So yeah, Mediterranean would be good with lamb because yeah.
Do you pronounce them gyro or
gyros? Gyros. That's like I just call it gyro. I pronounce everything how it's spelled. If it's spelled gyro, that's how I pronounce it. You know, if it's phone, it's pone. That's how they spell it. Pone. Please answer the pone. Ron said they had Italian last night. What did you have? I don't like spaghetti. I can eat it, but I'd rather have the sauce than the spaghetti. I don't like the pasta on it. Now lasagna, if it's good, I like a good lasagna on it. But with a lot of meat, everything has to have a lot. Oh, cucumber sauces, that'd be good. I like cucumber, and you know, there's some good cucumber dressings and stuff are really, really good. So I like that kind of stuff on it.
Tzatziki, or how do you pronounce it?
I don't know what that is. I don't know. So anyways, so hey, the dogs today. You never watch your dog chase your tail, and you know a big accomplishment is like, dear diary, you'll never guess what I finally caught it today. The dog caught his tail. Whatever, figure what's a dog gonna do with its tail when it catches it? Oh, so Abby would chase her tail a little bit, and I don't ever see Cassie chasing her tail. on it. But you ever wonder?
Too short.
Yeah, Cassie's tail is just a little short little tail on it. So the doggy was writing down. It's like, hey, I finally caught my tail today. Yeah, woo! So that's a big accomplishment for a dog on it. You like the way my graphics work? I changed this all around. See how they scroll back and forth? Isn't that cool? My dogs watch me chase my tail. And Tammy says, just keeps buffering. Well, the reason it's buffering is I have an internet problem. I think I need a new router. Yeah, it means you have an issue somewhere in your internet connection. It could be your router. It could be your service is slow. Oh, so sorry, you're missing half the chat. Oh, thanks, John. John said I do a good job with the video production. I play around with that a lot, trying to do these different video things, and so I play around with that a lot. Oh, Ron said they had lasagna, stuffed shells, and ravioli. It was a buffet. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't sound like my style. Stuffed shells, and I don't know about that. Lasagna's okay, but not my thing. Yeah, John says no buffering problem here. Yeah, so Tammy, you're having issues. I know we have high-speed internet. We have cable internet, and I believe our speed's 200, and 200 is really, really fast. And here at the house, we get really good connections to it. The AT&T came to the door last week, and when you come to the door, I shut down. Like, don't come to my door trying to sell me something, because I won't listen to you. Oh, hey, we ran fiber optic lines and all this stuff, and you might want to change that. And I go, no, I got great speed. And he goes, oh yeah, but you need to try ours out. It's like, no, mine works good. I go, I'm not changing it, but, well, he says, you can try it out and you can switch back. I go, no, I'm not switching it back and forth, It's like, my internet works good. It's not cheap. We were paying, what, $115 a month? Is that what it is? For just internet. Just internet, yeah. 111, okay. And that's just internet. The super high-speed internet, because we don't have cable TV or nothing. So that's all we use.
It was about 180.
With the cable, it's about 180. It's too much, And there's nothing more on than what I'm getting now. So we don't do that on it. So anyways, yeah, yours. Oh, yeah. It says Tammy says she was having issues, and I think I need a new router. So call your company. I don't know what service you have, and if you look on your bill, sometimes you're paying for a router. You can own your own, but a lot of times you pay a monthly fee for a router. So check that on your bill, and if it's them, let them call them up. I've had them replace routers several times. If my speed goes down, they'll come right back out. They'll check it out and put it up, and usually when they're leaving, it's right back up again, Yeah, that's why John says those door-to-door salespeople are pests. They are. I tell you what, you come to my door trying to sell me something, it's not happening. They hate it when Bob answers the door. Yeah, I'm not very polite with them, because it's like, get the hell out of here, son of a bitch, get out of here. It's like, I'm that old man, It's like, oh, Jeff says we tar and feather them here.
What did you say? An AT&T guy came.
Yeah,
today.
that's what I was just saying. AT&T guy came. It's like, I ran his butt off. Another guy came one time, wanted to fix windshield chips, and he's seen our Roadtrek out there. You got any chips in there? Nope. And it's like, hey, what about your car? I go, nope, no, go on down the road.
He kept trying to get you to come out.
Yeah, he wanted me to come out the door. I don't even walk out the door. We have a little baby gate for the dogs right at the door, and I just open the door, and they stand out there, and he goes, come on out. No, I'm not coming out, you just get your butt on down the road. So, it's like, well, something, how me, I've reached the age where my brain went from, you probably shouldn't say that, to saying like, what the hell, let's see what happens. That's pretty much my attitude. When you get older, you get that attitude. Let's just see what happens. It's like, I don't know. I'm not polite, but I'm very direct. And it's like, my friends I treat good, but you come to the door selling me something, it's like, get the hell out of here.
Well, with our video camera too, we can see them coming before they get up to the door.
Yeah, we have that security system. I know they're out there, and I see them coming down the driveway. You know, here comes somebody. You know, and probably a Jehovah's Witness.
As soon as we start walking to the door, our dogs start going crazy because we're going to the door. So by the time we open the door to somebody, the dogs are already in a frenzy.
Yeah, yeah, like John says, that's good, Bob. Not worrying about what others think. You know, and so much when you're younger, you do that. You don't say something because, well, what would they think? Well, what would they think? Well, what does it matter what they think when you don't express what you think? I mean, you be nice to people, but but you don't have to, be direct. Oh no, man, you're having all kinds of damage. Hey Tammy, it's like I said, we had 3 things. Seems like it comes in threes. This something's wrong, this something wrong, this something wrong, and like it goes into the threes, you know. And she told John she had one yesterday. Same service, Tammy. Hey Tammy, what are you on? What is your internet and what is your phone? What's your service? I've had a lot of people complain about AT&T. You know, I don't know. I don't recommend any one particular, but I've had a lot of people say, "Oh man, AT&T, trouble," you know. So Tammy said, "I need a no solicitor sign." You know, that's true. Your mental filters change with age. Yeah, that's right, John. That's right. You know, your mental filters and you know, you used to like, I don't want to take my picture. I don't like the way I look. I don't give a shit how I look. You know, it's like, you don't like how I look, don't look at me. You know, so yeah, you do. When you get older, your inhibitions change out. You know, on it. Tanya says hi, Jeff, but no, some reason I'm having problems with the signal here.
Our carrier is Verizon.
I've been happy with Verizon. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not promoting Verizon, but we've had pretty good luck with it. In this area here, your phone service, other ones don't work so good, but Verizon works the best right here at our home. And you got to have your good service at home. So that's worked out good for us. It might not work good for others. Like Ron says, I say what's on my mind, you know, and that's it. Yeah, me too. Tammy says the same thing, you know, so say what's on your mind. Hey, did y'all catch my new video up? You interrupted me.
I'm sorry, it must be a Pierce thing before you get that.
It is a Pierce thing.
There you go.
Did you see the new video I put up yesterday on Shawshank Redemption? I hadn't shot any video here in a few days, and I wanted to put a video together. And I have these, if you guys, I don't know if your phones will go to it, but if you take pictures, it'll go up onto Google Photos. And I know these been up here. I had all these photos several years ago. We went up to Ohio, and we visited the Mansfield area, and the Mansfield Reformatory was up there, the old building. There's a new Mansfield prison that's in operation now, but the old building has been out of operations for quite a few years, but they filmed the movie Shawshank Redemption. Several of them, I think Tango and Cash was filmed there. But you know, all the years I lived up there, I'd never been into the prison. So we went into the prison there a couple years back there, and very interesting. If you're ever in the Ohio area, around Mansfield, Ohio, and go check out the prison. It was inexpensive. What, $7-8 a piece, was it? $7. You know, it wasn't very expensive, and I think they have some guided tours, but the tour was just like, they'll turn you loose. You can run all around that prison, and so it was good. So we had all these pictures, you know. So the other day I put them up, and it's just a slideshow, but I'll make a video of that and throw it up. So I put that up yesterday. So if you haven't seen we visited the Shawshank prison video, check it out. And I got another one I'm gonna be posting up here shortly. We was at Mount Airies. Andy Griffith, Mayberry was all around here, but we went to it was Pilot Mountain, which was Mount Pilot in the Andy Griffith show. So I got one I'm gonna put up next couple days there on. Yeah, I think Ron knows where that's at. I believe he's been there. You know. So, anyways, check those new videos out and coming out. So on it. Yeah, Ron. Okay, Sue said it must be a Pierce thing, and it is. Us Pierces, we speak our mind. Things I buy refillable filters for mine. On it. So then, I love my coffee, but it's not as strong as you eventually, Bob. I like it like motor oil. Yeah, that's it. motor oil. That's really thick, heavy. I like the flavor, you know. So yeah, and it keeps on buffering, huh? Well, maybe you can. Project for today, Tammy, is figure out what's going on. Call your provider and see what's happening. You know. Glad you can all hear my cursing. I don't mind cursing. Don't bother me a bit. It's just a word. You know. It's I'm not good at English, as anybody has probably been around my channel and checked the way I talk out. They really realize I'm not good at English. If I start spelling, I'm gonna spell it wrong. It's frustrating. Trying to chat and write stuff to me is just extremely frustrating. I wish I could just type, like, you know. It irritates me. I start typing a syllable where I can't. So how do you spell this? Well, I'll ask Google. She'll tell me too. So, anyways, yeah. Ron says he's been to Mayberry, Mount Airies. You know. Says I don't know if I've ever had Cuban food. Well, hey, there's the United Kingdom. He's on here. He said he would be, and he's there. So welcome, United Kingdom. You come to join us. Yeah, I love it when we go across the pond. It's neat. We've had Australia and England, and so that's really cool. Tammy said I've never met anyone who didn't like pasta. Nah, you met him right here. He is. You know, it reminds me of the gabado. You know, yeah, that's just pasta. Just like I just take a gabado and eat it. You know, and I know you put flavor on it. So, anyways, but it's all right. People love it, you know. I'm glad they enjoy it. I just don't. Hey, you know, I don't know if you remember. United Kingdom said for me it's good afternoon, but good morning anyway. Well, when we have our evening chat on Mondays at 6 p.m. It's probably nighttime there. At 6 p.m. Eastern time. Then it'll be a different time. So that's what we're trying to do. And meet Bob. Sue, meet Bob. So anyways, that's what, that way we're trying to cover both ends. So we're going to do this for, how is the weather today in the UK? Our friends we're on a little trip. I don't know where they was up.
Well, I don't know where they went.
Ron,
they go to Spain a lot.
Was it? That's where they was, up in Spain, you know. The weather isn't bad, but what's the temperature like? And you'll probably say Fahrenheit or Celsius, and we'll have to translate it. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, what is your temperature over there right now? You know, Ron says he rode in a police car. Well, I have too. So they're fun to ride in, you know, front or back.
Ron ride in a police car.
I know why Ron rode in a police car. So they're sometimes they just give you a ride, just give you a tour around, see what's going on, you know. I always wanted to be a policeman. Cheerio, cameo, pip pip, and all that. John's got the lingo down right. Cheerio, Timmy, pip pip, and all that. Oh, Andy's car. Yeah, riding Andy's car.
Oh, it's a police car and from Andy Gruffin.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. I call those Barney cars. You know, our previous sheriff here locally had a Barney car, an Andy Griffith car. You know, 19C. Figure it out, Sue. So it's 19C. Hey, Google, what is 19C Celsius in Fahrenheit?
19 degrees Celsius equals 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's 66, kind of chilly, you know, 66, but it's not bad, you know. Hell, pip pip to you too. Hey, you know, the other day I seen on the news that here in Florida, a lot of the schools were going to remove the clocks in the schools with hands because Ron's got the back seat, because the kids didn't know how to tell time with the standard clock that wasn't digital. And didn't they used to teach that in school? Here's the schools taking the clocks out because they don't know how to use them. Well, when I was a kid, they taught us how to use the big hand is on this, the little hand's on it. Pretty young age, they taught us to do that. When years ago, I had fostered kids for a while, and one of my foster kids didn't know how to read a clock by hands. And I went and had some words with the teacher, and I said, why aren't you teaching these kids how to read a clock? My gosh, this is school. you know, and she did. She taught them, but they said the other day they were going to remove those clocks from these schools because kids didn't know how to use them. Well, damn it, teach them. I mean, what the hell good is these schools if they don't teach them stuff that's normal, basic things should be taught in school, and they don't, you know. I'm get me started on schools. You know, I'm not a school thing. So, yeah, Sue says, do you get snow in the winter in New York? So, yeah, they get snow different parts of England. I think
it should be part of the basic curriculum, like you said the other day, teaching tell time, how to make change,
yeah,
how to change a tire.
We got Dobra 05. Am I saying that right? Drober? Oh, Drober. Is that right? Drober 05. They don't know how to read cursive either. Yeah, how to write cursively. You know, well, hey, welcome aboard. I hope I'm saying it. Is it Drover? Drober.
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 05.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Drober. Good to see you there. United Kingdom says, well, I'm not in York, but we do get snow most of the time.
Oh,
so, so yeah, glad to see Drober. Wrong. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So, or if you have a regular name too. I'm Bob, Sue, and Tammy. Tammy says it could be my cheap computer. I spilled coffee on my laptop and bought a cheap one and got what I paid for. Oh, he said I got it, so we spelled it right. Yeah, you know, that'll do it too if you get a, you know, good computers cost good money. You know, this laptop I'm working on right now is a gaming computer. It's very fast. It's got like 8 gigabytes of memory and all this RAM, and it makes a big difference in your computer and the performance. It's you'll never regret buying the highest quality computer because you'll get the higher quality results from it. So it could be, but usually buffering could be computer, but somehow I'm thinking it's in your internet. So I could be wrong. John says, Tammy, I've got the colonies, Canada. Yeah, Canada has. Yeah, they have. What is the colonies in Canada? You've got. What is it? Is it Alberta? Is it Nova Scotia? So, anyways, Tammy says charter school. Well, you know, the other day I gave my opinion of schools, and I talked about eliminating all public schools. Your tax money would go to pay the mothers or fathers at home, do home teaching, and they would receive a salary. Because a lot of them will say we can't afford not to work, and that was my solution to better schooling. It would cut down shootings. It would cut down a lot. Bullying would be cut down, and so I think homeschooling would be the best, and use that tax money that they used on the schools to pay either the father or mother, one of them, and they do the homeschooling. So it'd take a bit to set it up, but that's my answer. So whether it's any good or not. Yeah. So anyways, see, we're back up. And Sue says, okay, UK, are you near South Yorkshire? Tammy says, I'm going to call him today. Yeah, I give him a buzz, let him know. John says, lots of tea over here, Tammy, and beers. Oh, beans on toast. I've never tried beans on toast, you know. That might be good. I'll have to give that a shot. And so United Kingdom says, correct, Sue, that's where I'm at. And Sue asks Dober, where he was from. He says, oh, Michigan. Oh, what part of Michigan is it? Oh, Flint. Oh, Flint, Michigan. Okay. Cool.
Detroit.
Yeah, above Detroit there. So it's going to get cold up there for long. It's coming. The cold weather's coming. You know. Says, John, I love my tea. Never had beans on toast. Yeah, what sort of beans? Yeah, really. Bob, that's an interesting idea, but there's far too many parents who would never be able. Well, and you're right there, John. There's some parents out there won't be intelligent enough to be able to do that, and that is some of the problems with my idea. Is there is some people that just they need to go to school themselves. So yeah, it's not without problems, but that was just kind of my off-the-cuff idea. But need to do something different, you know. Okay, so Tammy, I thought beans on toast were a UK favorite and easy breakfast. Just having fun. But you've got me interested, John, on that beans on toast. That might be something.
Here, I'm talking about full English breakfast now. Okay, I know UK, and John probably know what a full English breakfast is. I just typed 3 about.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dover said, hey, grew up near Mansfield, Ohio. I've been to the prison tour. Oh, cool. So you were near Mansfield. We were too. We were in, well, Shreve, Worcester, the Amish country, is where both me and Sue came from. So we were in that area. So what little town were you from? Ron says, let the parents homeschool their brother. Yeah, sounds like me. Tammy says, I have pit bull chomping at the bit to get this guy, and he's trying to have a conversation at the door. You turn that pit bull loose on Tammy. They come to your door, they deserve the pit bull. So Sue Ann says, she goes, I went to England the first time. I was surprised at the full English breakfast. Pork and beans, toast, tomatoes, mushrooms, sausage, bacon, eggs, and black pudding. Sounds like lunch, you know?
Sounds like a lot.
And it's a lot, too, you know? United Kingdom says I might stay here all day for how lovely the music is. Oh, thank you. You like my music in the background? You know, I can I'll show you something here once. I'm going to change it. It'll change when I change screens here, but if I flip off this music, I've got another one. Here's another track that I can put on, and we'll see what that sounds like on it. So this is another one. I put my earphones so I hear what's coming out. Without the earphones, all I hear is me talking, and so I can hear what's going on in the background. So
The other one was pretty too.
do you like the other one better? I've got about 4 different musics that I can put on, you know. Yeah, Sue said she has family that lives near Dearborn in Mansfield. John, I like dinner for breakfast. I don't like breakfast, you know. John said, I'm berries and oatmeal every other day. Oh, yeah, he said, that's lovely, too. Bob, are you going to start singing along? Oh, you don't want me to sing, John. Oh, man, that would sound like a cat scratching on a blackboard. So, how's the water? How's the... maybe the water's bad. The water's bad in Florida. It's rusty, you know. La 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 la. So I bet you John can sing. Something tells me that John can sing. Yeah, Bob's singing. Let's sing. You don't want me to sing. That would not be a good thing to do. Now Sue can sing. She's not a bad singer, but not me. You know, I'm lucky to be able to play the radio. Night of Kings, la 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 la. It's like, you know, talk about sayings. I heard one the other day. If somebody's brains was gasoline, they wouldn't have enough gas to power a piss dance lawnmower 2 laps around a Cheerio. I thought that was funny. You know, it's like, I remember shit like that. Stuff that I should remember I don't do, or things I need to remember I don't, you know. It's like, and John's singing along with us, so... Sue says, I was told by my family in Cornwall that beans are a part of a full English breakfast as a filler because many of the families were poor and beans were held up to. Yeah, you know, it's, I can cough, la la la's. We have breakfast for dinner. You guys are cracking me up. Well, I try to crack Tammy up every time I get a chance. Yeah, I've never been a breakfast person. I don't, you know, it's like, I like eggs, but eggs don't, they don't like me. I get sick when I eat eggs, but I love eggs, so I can't eat eggs. I usually don't eat breakfast. I have a good cup of coffee whenever I get up between 4 and 5. Then I don't usually eat nothing. About 10 o'clock I start getting hungry. Then that's when I eat lunch. And then we eat early supper anywhere around sometimes 3:30, 4 o'clock. You know, we'll eat supper and then a snack in the evening. So that's kind of our schedule, you know, on it. Me too, Sue.
So is the water any better then?
Yeah, Flint had terrible water problem not long ago, but the city hasn't in recent years. And John, 4 and 5, explain what 4 and 5 question. Yeah, I'm confused. It doesn't take 4 or 5 laps around the Cheerio. I get confused sometimes. It don't take much to confuse me.
I either lost the thread or something what they're talking about there.
You know? Hey, you know, talk about eating here. I decided to start eating healthy. Day 2 of eating healthy, and I still look the same. I'm absolutely appalled. You know, it's like I didn't change. I still look the same, and I eat vegetables and stuff.
You get up between 4 and 5 then.
Oh, 4 and 5. That's it. See how quickly I lose on it? Anyway, that's my monkey picture. I'm losing. I don't think I'm losing that belly. That's a beer belly. I don't drink that much beer, really. Yeah, 4 and 5. Yeah. Yeah, I get up between 4 and 5 every day, John. And once in a while, I'll sleep in at 6. But no, I'm just ready to get up. I wake up, right, it's about time I wake up, about 4 o'clock. And I found when you wake up, your body's pretty much saying, you're done. It's all you need for today. And I get up, get my coffee, and I love early mornings. That's my favorite time.
If Bob sleeps in till 6:30, I usually have to shake him to make sure he's still.
Did he die? Did he die? So it's like, yeah, it's like I tried to start doing this chat at 6 in the morning, but nobody's up. So no, that's just my standard time. I grew up on a farm. I mean, we got up early on the farm, but I don't know. That's my time. I love mornings. That's like most people. I'm usually done by noon. I've done everything I'm going to do for the day. Tanya says, you do just fine, Bob. Just do the chatting and we'll keep on typing. That's what I need, Tammy. I need you guys to type and I'll talk. So Jeff agrees. So it's like, yep. Tanya says, Jeff, our water smells like bleach half the time. Well, see, the water in Florida out of the well is a lot of minerals, very rusty. There's a lot of rust. If we don't keep our water softener filled full of salt, the water, what do you call it, the rust salt, it'll just, the showers will just turn all rusty, orange and stuff. When we had our swimming pool, if you'd fill the water up, it would be just brown with rust and stuff. You'd have to filter that all out, And Tammy says, I told Jeff our water smells like bleach half the times. Some of the city waters do that, they put all that chlorine in it too. We don't have the chlorine issues, but I keep I have aquariums and I take them. I just use the water right out of the faucet, and most of my fish do good. I've had a little trouble with my live bears, and I don't know it's the water. Years ago, I used to have saltwater aquariums here, and I used to have an RO water system that all the water I used in the saltwater tank, I would run it through the RO water system first before I put it in the tank, and beyond that, nothing would live. And I have a few issues in my live bear tank, although I got tons of babies, but some of the parents will die off, and I'm not sure why. So, yeah, water can be a big difference, just as ours smell like it. Oh, United Kingdom says my family subscribed yesterday night. Cool. I love subscribers. I appreciate all my subscribers out there. We've grown quite a bit here in the last month. We're like 467 on it.
Pushing towards 500.
Yeah, so pushing towards the 500 mark. But I'm really trying to get 1,000 so we can get monetized and get a little money to play with gadgets that I can add to the channel. So that's what I'm kind of working at. Tammy says she can hardly stand to brush her teeth with the water. Yeah, so it's like, we don't drink our water out of the tap much. I mean, we'll use bottled water, and if you take a pill or something, I just grab a tap water and it's like, ugh, that water's not so good. No problem. Jeff said IKR, Tammy.
I know right.
Oh, I know right. Okay. 66 is pleasant. That's not bad. I mean, I can handle 66. It's a little cool for us, but
for the winter,
yeah. But I don't like it below 70. 66 is close, but 70 is kind of cut off mark. Route 66. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there on Route 66, going across the highway. Parts of it's changed and different, but. United Kingdom said the UK has the 6th cleanest spring water in the world, but we're estimating we'll run out of coal in 2055, so your coal supplies is low there. I think the United States has got quite a bit of coal yet. Don't know the statistics on it. James says, yes, Sue, it runs right through here. Yeah, I don't know what our coal is like. I don't know if they use as much coal here as they used to or not. Well, you used to heat with coal, but I don't think many people heat with coal or wood, either one nowadays. Everything's natural gas and electricity. But what are they using to make electricity? Solar's becoming a big deal. Solar is very, very popular anymore, and it's cheaper than it used to be on it. So, UK, wow, I wish we had a better water here. It didn't seem it used to be that bad. And Sue says my family comes from a long line of miners. They were tin miners in the Cornwall. And it says coal. We use more electricity than anything now. So yeah, that's become electricity has kind of come the power of choice anymore. It's probably easier to produce, and with solar coming on, it's easier to make because solar is becoming really, really big deal as solar and that. So technology changes, and we need to get less dependent on oil and stuff. They're even using a lot of alcohol and stuff in fuels, which can give you problems too. John says, I think we'll have to start to see massive global upheaval before 2055 as a result of the roasting earth and mass migration and so on. Yeah, I think things will have to change worldwide. A lot of things need to change. There's only so much resources on the earth, and I made this statement once before. I think Sue didn't agree with me that there is nothing more or nothing less on this earth than there was when God created it. And that statement, if you think about it, it's got to be true, because if there is, where did it come from? We've taken all the resources that's on this planet and we've changed it around and made different things. Trees become homes, and wood, and paper, and they've taken things and made electronic stuff out of it. But there isn't nothing more on this earth than there ever was. Things have grown and stuff and that, but there's nothing more here. The bulk of material on this earth is the same, beyond plants growing and things and that on. So think about it. I've stood behind that statement. Not,
you're right. I thought about that. I think you're right.
I hear you, John. John says, I feel bad for my kids and grandkids. It's like, yeah, I do too. Kids in the future, it's quite a different change than what it can be. Exciting in a lot of ways with technology and all the cool stuff going on, but it's a lot of scariness too going on in this world. Too much violence, way too much violence. So it's a good spring water is great. One of my favorite beers made somewhere in New York. Samuel Smith's Double Chocolate. That's a good beer. That double chocolate's like eating a popsicle. It's really good, And Sue said, yes, John, I feel the same way too. United Kingdom, apparently the U.S. might start colonizing the moon along with Russia, UK, France, and Australia. Yeah, the moon, they're talking about going back to the moon again. They're... we was there once, but they need to do something with it if we go back. Before we went and export it, but now if they go back to the moon, utilize it, And he says, John, I do too. I truly do. Ron says, well, we got to get out of here, and we're going to get some shit done. I'll catch y'all later. Okay, Ron, glad to see you come by. And again, we're going to start doing on Thursday morning at 8 a.m. and Monday evening at 6 p.m. is going to be our schedule for now for our coffee chats. So we'll see how that goes. Kane says UK, I believe they already have. We don't know we don't know a lot of stuff what's going on. Yeah, bye, Ron. Sorry to be a downer. You're not no downer, Ron. Or John. It's like it's stuff. Sometimes you have to deal with actual stuff, and it's not always good. So, I believe in truthful things, and what it is, can't hide underneath it. So, United Kings, I understand, Tammy. I meant proper civilization up there. XD, there, XD.
That's a smile.
Oh, that's a smile. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you don't know. We might put colonies up on the moon. People might live. They live in the space station, you know. And I've watched some cool videos. One guy did this video all around the space station. I wouldn't think I'd want to live up there. It's too confining and that. But they do. They live for long times up on the space station. And he says, John, just say what you feel. We all do. Yep, that's the way we do. I don't judge nothing, but whatever you feel, say it. You know, what it is, what it is, what it is. We talk about anything. You know, sounds warm. Making me hungry, guys. So you getting hungry? I don't know. We've been on here. Where's my timer? Oh, just about an hour. Yeah, about an hour on it. So, yeah, it's like whatever. Going. Hey, I saw something else today, and it brought back an old memory. Old Spice. You guys remember Old Spice? And it says, you like the smell of Old Spice? You know. Now, my recollection of Old Spice was I can't stand. I don't like perfumes. Period. My allergies go. But as the perfume goes, Old Spice stinks. And you know why I think it stinks? Because I remember as a kid, my dad would go to the bathroom, and he would come out smelling like Old Spice. Well, now what do you do when you go to the bathroom? Usually go take a crap. Well, so now I indicated Old Spice smells like crap. That's what shit smells like, is Old Spice. So that's my play on Old Spice. So I think it smells like crap. Funny how your childhood memories trigger different smells and things. That was one of mine. So Dad would come out of the bathroom smelling like Old Spice, and it wasn't good. Yeah. Well, Tammy says, Bob, you always have great music in your videos. Yeah, these basically I get them. YouTube has these copyright-free musics that you can download, and that's what I use. And I have several here. Let's change here again once. Go this one off and put this one on. So I have just different musics that come on there, and then I use them. Just use them, and there's quite a few of them. So, but thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Music's fun to put in the background. Just says I'm like John. I'm not worried about me. It's about the kids. Yeah, you know, it's the young people. I don't have any kids, so I don't worry about them. But yeah, young people today, it's going to be different. You know, it is. It's definitely going to be different. UK says besides the UK, the third richest country, China, is second, and the US is first in the richest. Yeah, China's they're a rich country. They're very smart. Yeah, we don't trickle down. How hard can it be? UK says. Yeah. Old Spice smelled great. My husband used to wear English leather, but Brute, and I don't wear. I cannot stand my allergies. I'm sick for days if I get somebody comes beside me with perfume on. Certain ones even worse than others, but man, there goes my allergy. Like 3-4 days, I'm sick. You know, and like if somebody will, why did he back away from me? Because you got perfume on. It's like I will walk away, or cigarette smoke. I'll completely walk away from you. You know, because I don't like being sick. Yeah. Johnson, it's funny how powerful smell memory. Yeah. You know, it's like Johnson, my dad used to wear bronze in cigarettes. Oh, booze? Smelled of booze in cigarettes. Yeah, I said it wrong. Booze and cigarettes. Yeah, the smells will trigger something, and sometimes it could be your whole life. Well, UK, I'm not sure about that. He says it smells, evokes powerful memories. It does, you know. He says, oh, John, how true. A song will do, and music will do the same thing. Songs will trigger music. He said, I listen to music every day, and so yeah, music and smells and stuff will trigger your mind and take you back to somewhere a long time ago. And sometimes they can be good memories, and sometimes they can be not so good memories. So, you know, and it's funny. It's like I said, a lot of people say Old Spice smells great, but see, it triggers a memory with me. It smells like crap. You know, so that's funny. Where did I leave off? Oh, John, your songs take me back to memory. I listen to music every day, and say U.S. may be the richest, but doesn't trickle down to everyone. The money train didn't stop here. It missed me all completely. John says, gotta run. Backyard wave. Yeah, we're getting ready to get out of here. He said, exactly, Sue. Thanks for hosting, Bob and Sue. Best wishes to you on the internet. And our friends far and wide. May the wind of always be at your back and the sunshine be upon your cheek. Okay, John. Hey, I appreciate it. I enjoy watching all your things you put up on YouTube. I get a kick out of them. Some of them are funny. I like the one where you changed your profile that you had a face. That was funny. So anyways, have a great day, John. And UK said, what do you mean, Timmy? We stored it by turning money into gold from our past raids, which we don't do anymore. Just says, enjoy. Everybody have an awesome day. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody come by. I love it seeing everybody showing up. We got UK and Jeff. I'm going to miss somebody. John and Tammy and Jeff's on here. Ron's on here. Me and Sue. There was someone else. What was the Drover was on here. And just enjoyed everybody stopping by. It makes the chat a lot of fun. You know, the comments go rolling through here, and you know, it just makes everything go good on it. So our next live chat we're going to have on next Monday at 6 p.m. our evening chat, and that one went well as this one. So everybody, if anybody's watching this later on, if you want to add anything to our comments and stuff, leave it in the comments section, and give us the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the little ringer dinger, the little bell, and that'll notify you when I've got a new video coming on board, and anything else coming on one of the new live chats. So just hit the little ringer bell. So we're gonna get out. Everybody have a good Thursday. Weekend's coming. It's in the sight. So we'll see everybody. It'll be Monday. So we'll see everybody the next live chat.